I'm going to do something rather silly and just spend 1,000 gold on getting a great merchant who gives me another trade route. There's a couple things. It gives me some era score, but also an envoy at that very difficult to pronounce city-state, which I'm sort of, slowly working on. But I don't have a merchant, commercial hub just yet, but I will very soon. Very, very soon, in about 10 turns or so, methinks. So it'll come good. Eventually, it'll come good. Oh, guilds I'm really looking forward to. Industrial zone adjacency bonuses. It's going to give me such a crazy amount of extra production. It's turn 105, and we've only just picked up city number 3. Oh, that's ridiculous. But never mind. Industrial zones are always fun to go for at the beginning, and I think I'm going to want it on this tower because it's got maximum adjacency possibility, but we'll go for the harbour to start with. An extra trade route is always a good thing. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the actual thing so that people like me. Yay! Look at that. I locked in the production of a district. Huzzah! I always forget to do that. Always forget to do that. Oh, thank you for your luxury. I don't need to be buying these luxuries. I really don't, but it's just sort of force of habit. You see, I give with one hand and I take with the other. I lock in district to, yields and, not yields, cost. And then I end up wasting my money on something else. So, you're welcome. One of the best things about my new little settlement is wine. That's right. Sander has wine. What's in this tribal village? Experience. I guess it's a thing, but it's a bit annoying. I could have done with something a little better. Oh, Preslav though. Anyone found it? Oh yeah, people have found all these city-states. Never mind. I've just moved Magnus across to my 3rd city. It's going to take a few turns, but I'll be able to buy settlers from here, and that's a lot closer to where I want to actually be settling. There are, when you look for them, a lot of very decent spots that I could be settling, as long as I'm sensible with just locking in all of the good spaces. Like, I want to be able to cram in as many as I can. Oh, guilds is so good for us. Maritime industries, get lost. Craftsmen, get in. Amazing stuff. Oh, Merchant Confederation's giving me so much money. Yeah, no, I can keep that for now. I was thinking about the one after guilds. The guilds is really, really good, but it's humanism I'm looking forward to because we can get invention. That's going to be worth 8 extra engineer points per turn at the moment, at the very minimum. We've unlocked Niter, and alas, it doesn't look like we've got any at the moment, but that's okay. We'll find it. We'll find some Niter, don't you worry. Mahabodhi Temple, that's right, Santa got diplomacy points, but also 2-3 apostles, which means we can basically improve our religion to infinity. 15 cities. That's what follows my religion at the moment. Isn't that wonderful? So we can definitely do some fun things. Let's evangelize, and have an immediate look. I think we're going to go pagodas because the extra diplomacy per turn is something I can sell. It's not pinned down. And, unfortunately, of course, Papal Primacy means that we can't get teeth or pilgrimage or something like that. So we're going to get something different. I'm going to get the really annoying one for everyone else. I'm going to get, where is it? 30% further away. Iterant Preachers. This means that my religion starts passively spreading everywhere, and it's already spreading everywhere. It's really good. I played with that last game and actually had a lot of fun with just how much it was spreading out. If you don't move from that tile, I'm gonna... Oh, thank God. I've been waiting by this flipping thing for so long. It's like, just leave off. Let me have it. The Island of Misfit Toys. Ooh. Oh, I like it. It's quite moody. Anyway, we'll get the aqueduct in, then I'll get the industrial zone in. Like, so lovely. Oh, you want to be my friend, do you? May your breath be warm and not cold. Okay. I'm a little creeped out by that, but I'm going to take the alliance anyway. And also you, Congo. I'm going to go for the cultural alliance with you because I feel like at some point I might need to settle near you. At some point. Not anytime soon. Oh, here we go. Bisheng. Yes. Okay, let the city build one more district than normal. That's big for me. I could use them immediately, or I could try and put Mausoleum down. Mausoleum... I mean, I could put in this city. Frustratingly, I've kind of put the harbour the wrong way around in that city. It's going to have to be probably on the North Pole. There's quite a few tiles here. Not all of them have to be used. I mean, that is a good space for a commercial hub, but I could put it there instead. Which means that I'm freeing up a spot for Mausoleum. This means I've got a terrible harbour. It's really bad. I've totally ruined the adjacency of this city. But you know what? I don't mind, because it kind of winds people up and I find that funny. Let's have a look. Kilwa. So we want as many production city-states as possible. I've already got Brussels giving me production towards wonders. Auckland is already doing its thing. There's no one else really to do at the moment. So first of all, Cardiff I think is a good one. It gives me another city-state. Lovely. Don't forget, every single one gives me another culture and another production. So that's wonderful. And then Vatican. I think you're going to be the next one. Because every time I use a great person, I have a culture bomb or a religious bomb. Guess it does actually have a term already. Oh, and bam, there is the harbour. Lovely. That gives me a lighthouse. We can get another settler here now, and I can think about getting a trader in very soon. One of my best city-state trading routes available, all from Sombertown actually to Yerevan. Oh, that is a quest. Ooh, yeah, go on, man. I'll do that. Let's do that. Go on, trader, done. I mean, Yerevan's not the ideal city, but it does give me 2 trade routes there. So there we go. We get a lot more from our worship buildings, which I guess I probably should put down. That's 6 faith per turn. What I'm going to quickly do though is I'm just waiting. It sounds ridiculous and horrible, but I'm waiting for Himiko to die. Once they do, that's I can get them back, get another bunch of envoys. I want to get her pretty much every era if I can. But I'll save my faith for that, because don't forget, when she puts down envoys, if you're already suzerain of the city-state, you get 3 faith. So you basically pay for her with faith, and then, yeah, just get faith back. It's very handy. Oh, I wonder if we'll find Nazca. I mean, it's not really for us this game, but there is desert kind of around me. There's a lot of desert and tundra adjacencies at the moment on this. Leventa. It's Leventa. It's not Nazca at all. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 2. Yeah, that's pretty much all the exploration she's going to do. So I'll kill her, give myself an extra turn. Himiko's back, and then I can go heroes, and then bam, immediately back. I love it. Taruga, yes, actually, is a good city-state to take you to. It would be a good steal. 5% science in all cities of each different improved strategic they have. Also, Anshan. Anshan would probably be the better choice. So, you know what? We're going to just pop you there and then make your way over. Oh, here we go. There's the market. Perfect. Right, okay, we can immediately pop you down. Increases trader capacity by 1. Foreign trade routes to this city provide 2 gold to both cities. Yeah, go on, man. That sounds good. Festive cheer is spreading. It's spreading, everyone! Whoa, lovely. Kind of what I was hoping would happen is happening. We've got a tiny little frozen empire, and it's becoming a huge cultural and trading hub. It's wonderful. It's very North Pole-y. Alright, so Anshan, we have no one there at the moment, I believe. No, we do not. But 2 science from every great works of writing and 1 from relics and artifacts. It's a nice little passive amount of science that we can get, so we will take it. And another city. We need to make sure that we're at Christmas Town. Love it. We need to make sure we're actually got enough builders here to make these cities decent. Oh, I'm really excited. Kilwa. 3 envoys 1 built. This is in my capital as well. This is in my Pingala city. So remember, my capital is going to get 30% boost to the yield associated with the city-state as long as I have 2 of that type of city-state suzerain, and then, you know, there's 15% across the empire. It's something I've explained many times. It's a wonderful thing. We've already got 2 production, 2 faith, and then I think 1 military and 1 gold. So we need to just make sure that we're getting ourselves a little bit of a nice split. Zanzibar would be a good one. 1, 2, 3. That would give us 2 golds. We'll get 15% gold across everyone, as well as having a bunch more of the beautiful amenities. So that's good. That's lovely. Here is Anshan, by the way. That's 2 science. No, the first science. Okay, so my capital's now getting a little bit more science. Now that we've got Kilwa, I'm only 2 turns away from some Basels. North Pole will finally become a good city at that point. Finally. Mount Crumpet. Every time I see that one, it does make me laugh. It's a very immature thing, but I'm just like, I love it. You settled too close. I don't know where I settled, but I'll say that I might do it again. Oh, it was this one. No, that's true. I will probably go and settle near you again, so let's not get too attached to those cities, shall we? Double engineers sound good. And then trade. Actually, you know what? I don't want to risk that. Let's go admirals. Yeah, like, honestly, if engineers got banned, I'd be in more trouble. No merchants. Oh, that's useful, because that's frozen it just before these... Oh, and Imhotep's there. Oh, if I can get Imhotep, that would be an amazing pickup. Right, Reformed Church. I would be normally tempted with such faith purchasing to go Reformed Church, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to stick to monarchy, because I think having a really high diplomatic favor game, I think Santa would enjoy that. City-states are still appearing across the map, and that one is Venice. Hello, Venice. Have you got a quest for me? Something you want me to do? Get a great engineer. Oh, Venice. We're going to become close friends. I just know it. A little trick. What you can do is just remove the production in a city, then chop the resource, and then put the industrial zone down, and it'll count as having all of that production worked into it. It's just one of those little tricks that works really nicely. So we have a tasty 70 faith per turn coming in at the moment, which is nice. Each pagoda is worth 6, and we've got 15% extra faith coming in across my empire, so we should go up to about 82. And he thinks, yes, I will help the aid request. That sounds great. Santa is good at giving gifts. 87. Oh, that was way higher than I thought it would be. Lovely. Again, before you get to CO2, remember, you might as well go and give a single gold, because then you'll win the aid request if the AI forgets to do it, and they often forget to do it. Can't tell you why. Fez has just appeared. Fez gives you science when you spread using faith to get missionaries. That's a very confusing way of saying just use missionaries. You know what I mean. I'm confusing myself now. What am I talking about? 1,360 for Annonsite. Oh, that's expensive. Need to do a whole shifteroo of my diplomatic policy slots, and I realize I've got 2 spare envoys, so I'm just thinking, where do I drop my double up cards into? I think at the moment, a bit more science, a bit more faith. Faith is probably more useful for me right now, but I do like the idea of having crazy science if I did build a campus. I might eventually build one. You never know. Weird things have happened. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2. Nalanda, Fez. Get 2 envoys in both. That means I can now take out Diplomatic League, put in Invention. Look at this card. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be so good. And now any other envoys that come in, I can start just, neatening up some of these 2 envoy city-states, putting 3 in them, suzeraning them. We're going to do lots and lots of good. And there is Imhotep. Beautiful. Now, I believe it is just ancient and classical wonders that can get the old boost here, but we'll have a look and see what we can still build. For instance, the Great Lighthouse is an option, as is the Great Bath, and of course, the Mausoleum. Yeah, so it'd be good if I'd left myself some good room to put the Mausoleum down, wouldn't it? Never mind. I think unfortunately Mausoleum's got to be the first choice, so yeah, we'll just get you to wait there for a second. Not far off being able to get a harbour in the North Pole. I just need some more food. Need to grow the city a little bit. Come on, get fat. Get some Christmas plumpness in. It will help, actually, Christmas plumpness, if I get some of the phrases I come out with. Diplomatic service. That would give me 2 food in all of the trade routes, and the North Pole would get 4 extra food per turn. That would be, yeah, a quadrupling of the food that's coming in at the moment, so that would be awesome. But in the meantime, Mount Crumpet now has a beautiful industrial zone, and Nalanda has decided to come on board as well. Amazing. But Vast Christmas Workshop means that I can get a very high appeal Christmas, yeah, like a little bit more culture here, so that's good. Perfect, that's another... Oh, but hang on, right, let's work this out. So now that I have the card in, which one is it? Invention. It'll give me 2 engineer points for the workshop. I get another 1 just for it being a workshop, so that's 3. And then I'm getting 4, and then Holiday Spirit gives me 5. So that's 5 extra engineering points. Plus the fact that we just got an extra 4, 6, 8. So we've gone from having 9 per turn, I think, to about 24 per turn. Probably. Something like that. It's going to be a bit of a jump. I'm actually just going to take the bullet and move Pingala to Sombertown. I'm going to lose a few turns of it, but it's a 10 population city. It's too good not to have Pingala here. Oh yeah, I think we got that estimation pretty much spot on. 22 engineering points per turn at the moment. That's lovely. Some of these amenities that Santa can get in is just ridiculous. Mount Crumpet has plus 13. I mean, I do admittedly have 10 coming in from luxuries, but still. That's just silly and I love it. It's a golden age for Santa again, and Rome and America have both gone into dark ages. Oh, Philadelphia, you'd better watch out. Perfect vote. Monumentality is always a lot of fun, but I can buy my settlers and they're kind of cheap anyway, so really I don't need to worry about that too much. I'd rather go, I think, for Hic Sunc Dracones, because the population of these new cities would be very handy. Is that technically a lake? Oh, that is technically a lake. Oh, wonderful. I'm just going to let you move out of the way, Mr. Trebuchet. I want to settle on that tile. That'll give me a full population up there. Not so jolly town. Oh dear. What's happening over here? I mean, amazing. Angkor what? I don't know how I picked this up, but I am so glad I did. Next for population in all cities. This essentially is the accumulation of 13 turns worth of mince pie and carrot making. Everyone is going to get fat. Oh, it's wonderful. Extra housing in all cities as well. Combine that with Diplomatic League and suddenly things are getting exciting. Oh, Merchant Confederation, 60 gold is really good, but we will get Vessel banking in instead. But now I think that is the good thing to do. And I mean, 2 campuses. I really want to get an extra campus. I've got so many city-states that can give me that bonus on science at the moment. It's probably worth it. And in fact, the North Pole can now get this harbour down, which I'm going to do before finishing St. Basil's Cathedral. Seems like a weird one, but it's definitely worth it for me. Look at these food routes now. So much better, yes. Lovely trade routes to city-states. We've got to enjoy it. And -2 loyalty, you say? That'll be fine. I've got a 4 population city here now. Oh, I just got a massive boost of culture from Pingala. Oh, lovely. I just saw him sort of pop down in the city and I went from about 70 culture per turn to 97. I will take that. Pingala proudly giving science to the Santa cause. It's beautiful. I also just saw as well, the Island of Misfit Toys has finished its industrial zone, which means we can get another Christmas workshop in. Beautiful. It's what you love to see. It's always worth, by the way, checking at the beginning of every era what the envoy quests are, because you'll find that they change every era and some of them might be a lot more doable than they were before. Inspiration for exploration. That is 2 that will bump up to 3, and that's just 2 caravels, I think. So we'll bring our galleys back. We will have that upgrade very soon. Yeah, by the time they've sailed back home, I think I'll be able to get that one easily. Don't mind me if I buy a lighthouse and then immediately start building another industrial zone. I don't have enough of them. 27 points per turn. I just feel lacking somehow. Oh, America, you really are building everywhere in the North Pole right now, and I am not happy. They probably think there's oil here, so we need to get that out of their minds quickly. Okay, my capital, the North Pole, also now has a lighthouse, which is good. We're building up those trade routes, and as you can see, we'll just flick this immediately to city-states for trade quest. Lahore, you get back here. Oh, people keep trying to steal it. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Mausoleum, you go there. Imhotep, yep, can finish immediately. Science, faith, culture for all coast tiles in my capital, as well as engineers having an additional charge. Now, when you're Santa, and all of the great engineers just love flooding to your country, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. So that's wonderful, and now I can finish St. Basil's, and I've got a Theodore with 2 charges, and look at this, we can rush that wonder through as well. Actually, my Pingala city can get a library that gives 7 science. Okay, yeah, go on then, that's okay, that's pretty good. In fact, I really want every single one of the districts in this city. It's too good not to. I'll use 1 charge of Bisheng in, that'll boost printing, which is good. Then I'll get the theatre square down on this tile next to the Christmas workshop, which will be lovely. And after I've done that, I'll build Taj Mahal next to that as well. So we've got some beautiful adjacencies in this city. And then I think I'll use Bisheng 1 charge on the North Pole to be able to put down this commercial hub. Speaking of, I was going to do a small rendezvous to unlock my new building. There's so much to do, and I'm really enjoying it. This Christmas run. Oh, a lot of fun for Santa. Don't mind me though whilst I quickly rush the Great Lighthouse. I fancy the movement of all naval units, and I'm building a really lovely theatre square in this city as well. I did get rid of some very tasty crabs. Ignore the crabs have been baked into the foundations of the Great Lighthouse. You can see their claws snipping at the bricks at the bottom. It's like they're still trying to get out. St. Basel's Cathedral, 100% religious tourism from the city. You can, take or leave that, but food, production, and culture on all tundra tiles in the city. This is going to make the North Pole a Christmas wonderland. After all, what is a better symbol of Christmas than the old Russian Tsardom? I mean, honestly, that's banking as well. I just need another governor title, and I'll be able to get myself ore. Lovely owl stuff. Oh, with that aqueduct finished, we've got some really, really cool stuff. Just a random culture being put on that, but okay. I think their yields might be a little broken. No, there is extra culture being put there. I think the mod is not quite playing ball with other mods, but I think I'm getting all the yields I should be. 12 science per turn from a university. Oh, go on then. That's so much science. We've actually raced to third most, which is crazy. In Gazagamu, sorry, not in Gazagamu, the Congo. I don't know why I'm saying Gazagamu. It's still on 273, which is cruel. 14 techs above me. They're having a game. Oh my lord, are they having a game? Oh, they've gone Hermetic Order. Clever. Oh, they know what they're doing. I like it when the AI plays well. It's good. It's good to see. It's encouraging. It makes you want to do more. Filippo, hello, 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 hello. Will you give me some lovely wonder juice towards the Taj Mahal? Thank you so much. That's brilliant. And I have a spare bunch of faith as well. Let's just pick up this merchant because I wanted one for a city-state quest, which is brilliant. And also, he gives me another trade route. You get the sense of where this game's going, right? Trade routes are good. They're really good. Boosts for commercial hubs. Oh, cartography. That's a fun one. We'll do that in a second. I remember that was a city-state quest. Is this trade route capacity 1? Trade routes to city-states now give you 2 extra faith. Lovely stuff. What I'm going to do, sounds a bit strange, is we're going to actually go on a North Pole crusade here. We're going to go and free some cities. There's a knight, that was a city-state quest. Look at this, Arretium. I don't want it, but I can liberate it back to Rome for like 100 Diplo favor and then sell it. Santa has always got business on his mind. I can also just pick up Geneva quickly. That will give me another 15% science, which is just lovely. And I'll steal fares as well, namely because I can. No other real reason, just sort of pettiness. Taj Mahal, why am I so excited to build it? Well, firstly, there's a theatre square, adjacency's good, but secondly, +1 era score from historic moments means that when you're playing a slightly smaller game like I am now, I'm not spamming around the world, I've only got a select few cities. These extra era scores, man, golden age guaranteed, it's just lovely. 1 caravel and then 2, there we go, exploration, and I've got myself 2 extra envoys, 1 at Nanadol and 1 at Geneva. Oh, Geneva, I could have actually done that manually. Nanadol, though, 2 extra culture for all districts on the coast. If only I had districts on the... Oh, wait, I do. Public works, and then also skyscrapers are in now. We like these changes. Subtle little changes, but brilliant ones nonetheless. Oh, we just got the civil engineering boost as I was finishing it, which is lovely because I just built an encampment, and I'm building the encampment because I fancy trying to nab Alhambra, but I can't because, of course, don't forget, Ursa, it's not on a hill. Alright, fine. Well, we'll do the next best thing. Yeah, we'll do the next best thing. Buy in the barracks, and then Terracotta Army can go on that tile. Where's Imhotep? Oh, I can't rush it. I'll rush it next turn. Fine, we'll build the armory with the production instead. Let's do that. Beautiful. In exciting news, however, I've got a ritual that gives me Gilded Vaults. Now, Gilded Vaults, an oft underappreciated building. A lot of people remember that it gives you an additional trade route capacity if there's a harbour in the city, but people often forget not only does it give you just a nice chunk of gold and an extra great merchant point, it also generates culture equal to the gold adjacency bonus. All these little passive sources of culture are delightful. So yes, I absolutely will be picking up one of those very, very quickly. Also, I know I said I was going to liberate this city, but, you know, that doesn't mean I can't pillage it first. That's totally legit. Oh, Chinguetti, that's a really good city-state, and nobody has it yet. Construct a diplomatic quarter. I can do that. That's something I can do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Has someone been a naughty boy? Oh, they have America is at war with me because they declared on my military ally. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Santa's not happy with this. No sirree. Right. Santa needs to whip out the ultimate in Christmas cheer. That's right, it's time for Venetian Arsenal. What says Christmas like the Venetian Arsenal? You know? Nothing does. Also, don't mind me if I just nab Leonardo da Vinci out from underneath the Congo. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't get culture bombs from... Oh, you know what, I'll be fine. Beautiful Venetian Arsenal. That's what we like to see. So the armory is complete. Let's just quickly... Oh, is it gone? Oh yeah, Caesar just built terracotta army. I was just about to do that. Oh, the AI right at the moment is proving problematic. Right, I'm going to continue my liberation of this city. Let's not get distracted. We'll go and liberate that city, and then I think I'm just going to produce a navy because this is a good opportunity to steal basically every city that is on tundra or snow, which is these 5 cities. Yeah, easy to do. Right, let's get exploration quickly. I just switched diplomatic league back in. Again, we've got a lot of city-states I want to take over, and Chinguetti is suddenly right at the top of that list. Because all of my trade routes are going to be giving me a lot of extra faith. 9 faith from that city, 14 faith. Oh yeah, we've been culture bombing so much with our great people in Vatican, so yeah, this is really handy. We might start seeing a lot of my trade routes getting pillaged by America now. That is the only problem I can see with this. America's units are quite strong. I don't think they've got many... they've got a couple of industrial zones, so we should watch out for the +5 combat strength units that Lincoln can pop out. If we see any of those, we need to take advantage. I think Lahore is pretty... Yeah, it is. Right, levy. Time to levy. Get some era score. Don't forget Taj Mahal keeps boosting that, but these man-at-arms I'm going to be able to use just to hold my borders nicely. Look at these Christmas workshops, though. What's the appeal of that tile? Let's have a look. +3. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Perfect. And don't forget, each of my workshops is now going to give me an additional 3 culture per turn now. Although I don't know if it stacks. It might not stack with the Christmas workshop because it is a unique building. I've just realized it might actually not work for me at all. If it doesn't, that'll be a pain. But you know, never mind. It's not the real reason we're doing that. Here's Chinguetti, by the way. Yay! 237 faith per turn. Oh, that's good. Oh, we'll take that any day of the week. As well as just nabbing an admiral, very handy for when I'm just about to wage a war. Renaissance and industrial zone. Yeah, Renaissance is everything I need from that point. Perfect. Oh no, I take that back. It does apply to the workshops. Oh, good. I was really worried I was going to get thieved. Absolutely thieved that culture per turn, but no, we're all wonderful. Venetian Arsenal is coming along nicely. In fact, I don't even know if Imhotep is worth keeping around. The Apadana I can't build, and Petra, I have no desert because I'm obviously tundra based. So I will just use the last charge. It guarantees me Venetian Arsenal. Now, what we're going to be doing is from my capital, I'm going to be using all of the niter I'm getting per turn to double build at twice speed frigates, and we're going to swarm the American coast. This is what America doesn't realize. If anybody can build a toy fleet quickly, it's Santa and his merry elves. You have no idea what you've unleashed. This will quickly become the crusade for the North Pole. We will win. Santa will always win. So this is what I was talking about. Limes. Limes is really handy, but press gangs. Perfect. In you pop. Diplomatic League. I don't need you anymore. Let's just quickly put in Charismatic Leader again. I don't even know if I need wonders anymore. Triangular, it is a really good card, and I keep building wonders from place to place, so maybe I should keep that. I don't even need liberalism at the moment. We have so many amenities and extra bits and pieces. It's all lovely. Let's go for triangular trade. We can eliminate... Oh, no, actually, no, harbour adjacency. I was going to say we could eliminate squares. Squares and rectangles gone from our nation, but no. I couldn't do it. So North Pole, I'm just going to buy the shipyard. Yeah, perfect. It just means that my frigates are going to be built with a lot more experience gain built into them. I might need to buy some niter though, because a silly Ursa has been selling it, but it's okay. We only need 10 of the stuff at the moment. What would it take? Oh, that's cheap. Good. Well done, Japan. You saw sense. Right, frigate, 2 turns. Perfect. A new city-state, Hong Kong. I mean, Mexico, Hong Kong, both of these are wonderful city-states to meet, and I would love to do that. Eureka for astronomy. Oh, that's just a university next to a mountain, isn't it? Wow, we can do that. Construct a harbour, holy site, government plaza, diplomatic quarter, trade routes. There's a lot of stuff that we can do here. This is fine. I'm just waiting for the population of these 2 cities to grow a little bit. Then I can start putting some of those districts down. Like, I do want to put down, where is it? The diplomatic quarter into Sombertown. And I think I might put the government plaza into North Pole and move Magnus back here. In fact, I've literally just decided to do that. I think that's a great idea. The Himiko is now on the front line, and as you see, look at this. Bam, we can start depleting America's troops. Oh, imagine if I'd taken Crusade on my religion, eh? It's my endeavour to do different things with religion that causes me to then miss Crusade on the games where it would make the most sense, but what are you going to do? Right. Oh, perfect. Production reduction. Production reduction is exactly what I want. What went last time? Cotton for B? I'll go cotton for A. Santa refuses to undertake the banning of luxuries. It's not what Christmas is about at all. Jade gives no amenities. Oh, poor Jade. Oh, Christmas is on fire. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I think the elves have been at something in the woods. We won't ask questions. And I think I can take over the city-state. Oh, thank goodness. I was actually losing troops here and there. Oh, that's not even part of the same city. Oh, that's a little bit unnerving. I will liberate to Rome and hopefully my troops will survive, but you never know. Oh, but look at this. 27 gold per turn to Nan Nadal, 16 faith, and I can take it over, which gives me 2 culture, all of my coastal provinces. That's 254 culture per turn now. That was a big bonus. Always a little bit worrying when you realise you're not the first person to get to a 15 population city. Congo has 2. Oh, goodness me. I've only got 54 population in my nation. Oh, it's all rhyming. 65, 82. Congo are still running away with this game. I've really been impressed with them. You have to take off your hat to the AI when they do something good. It's not often they do, so celebrate it while you can. Oh, look, another 2 frigates. They're just wonderful. In fact, actually, my caravels managed to take Buffalo by themselves, which is just wonderful. Santa has his first crusading Christmas warfare victory. I don't know what you'd want to call it, but Santa's happy with it, whatever it is. I think Philadelphia will be next. The North Pole will be reclaimed. Boys and girls, the last thing I do it will be. Oh, that's a lovely campus that I totally forgot that I was building. Well, it was in this city. Look at that. Library, 7 science. And university, 14 science. Oh my lord. What a beautiful Christmas empire this is becoming. I did just lose Chingeti though. I don't like that, and we've got to build a diplomatic quarter in order to make that work. That's fine. We'll get that through. In fact, Philadelphia has a diplomatic quarter already. I need to be careful of that. I need to be really careful of that. I do not want to take that. So what we're going to have to do is make sure that this city hits 16 pop before that point. More trade routes in here, I think. Immunity situation is looking pretty good. I think we'll go take Chicago instead. Let's go do that instead. Why not? Gives my caravels some lovely time to heal. They've got 9 movement. That's the ridiculous thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chicago has already almost fallen to Santa's Christmas frigates. Oh, yeah, as I feared. Oh, the North... Oh, hello. Oh no, I just lost my man-at-arms. That's not good. The North Pole has actually lost 3 population now. Oh, and that's amazing. I did win the aid request with 1. I told you I might. But yeah, oh, that's really painful. They're going to be good tiles, but that's a lot of population to lose in the North Pole. A lot. Ugh, I'm not going to be able to build districts here for a long time. Let's get the factories running. But I can get my first factory into this city. That's a lovely thing already. Oh, I managed to get every single person to declare on Lincoln as well. City raised brutally. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, America, you did not need to do that. They raised one of Rome's cities. That means that basically I can take as many cities as I want and I get no grievances whatsoever. Thank you so much. There is Chicago. Now, I am in a golden age and America's in a dark age, but as you can see, it's not quite enough to bring everyone on side. But we can go for Victor. couple of promotions of Victor, and there's no way I'm going to lose these cities. Oh, luckily it looks like we have at least a couple of sources of coal. I was very worried that we weren't going to have any, but luckily we do. Good. Can you just get the builder there quickly? There's one I can improve underneath a lumber mill, and there's no way we're going to go to Washington. It's too far away and it's not in Tundra, but I will send a spy there now. Just to improve that. Oh, look, get off my luxury. Come on, what's this about? Eh? What's that about? Don't like it. Chingeti, you need to get back here right now. There's too much faith at stake. Oh, it's such a good wonder for me. Yeah, I can't be having that. And this merchant, I think I'm going to get you back on side as well. I mean, admittedly, there is a hero uninsight. Yeah, let's get you first. So what we're going to do is the usual thing. I'm going to send you right into America, and anything I can steal and remove, I will. I think it's only fair. America wants peace. Of course they do. Of course they do, but you're not going to get peace with Santa until he's ready for it. That's what I'm saying. We're so close to 16 Pop in Summertown, though. Sombertown. It's the B. It's a silent B. That's what I say. Siege tactics. Let's just chop down the art museum. What else does the city need? Medieval walls. I've just unlocked Renaissance walls, actually. So that is something my cities can be doing. Can I just say, the fact that I can do this at war is just brilliant. Stealing their luxuries. America must hate me by now. Like, oh, I've just been abusing their natural resources all game. Having great fun doing it as well. Look at how many of the envoy quests I've managed to take over as well. Done a really good job. Woolin. Ooh, Woolin's an easy one because I can just send them an envoy and that will naturally convert them. So that's a really good thing for me to try. Natural history. I pre-built the archaeological museum and I knew it was coming along. So Mexico City, oh, it's going to be really, really handy. What have I got in at the moment? Charismatic leader. Is that the card I want? I think it is at the moment. So we'll go, yeah, 1 for Mexico City. That'll suzerain that city-state, which is great. And I'm going to put 1 more into Chingeti now. Oh no, they want a diplomatic quarter. I'm going to do that automatically. Might as well save my last one then. There's nothing I can do at the moment, so we'll just hold off on it until we have a killer move. Such as diplomatic quarter. This is the one I'm going to put down. I'm going to pop it down next to my capital. I do lose a good mine, but that means the enemy spies operate at 2 levels lower in the city center with Pingala in. It's a really good combo. Perfect. Steam power boosted, class struggle boosted, but the diplomatic quarter is now in place. That means that this diplomatic quarter will definitely not supersede my own, which means I can finally take over Philadelphia. And we can offer peace. I've taken the 3 cities on the coast from Lincoln. That'll be plenty. Thank you so much, good friend America. Santa has taken what he wanted. The North Pole is becoming more complete. I still want Boston. I still want New York, but don't worry, we have a plan to come back for them a little later. Oh, and I've already picked up Hong Kong as well. Oh my lord, the production in my cities is going to be multiplying rapidly round about now. Especially with a consulate that does that. Look at that. 8 golds, 10 science, 4 culture, 6 faith. And that is ignoring all of the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 production per turn I'll get towards builders and wonders and districts and things. Oh, that's so good. I can already get the Chancery as well that does the same thing, but even better. Oh, I love it. Christmas truly is arriving early this year. Now, Ruhr Valley. Ruhr Valley would be a nice thing to do, but I feel like the problem is that these industrial zones needed to be surrounded by other districts for my Christmas ability. However, we might have options around here. No, unfortunately, we've not left the river. Ruhr Valley might pop up a little later. What about Casa? Huey? Torre de Belém? Oh, that's a nice option. Let's get that down. Also, I'm just going to grab open borders with America again, because when I retreat my units back, you'll see that Anansai can now go and have an investigation again. See what else we can find in America's land. There's got to be more stuff. Oh, like this coffee. I'm amazed that coffee actually survived. Coffee, 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 coffee. Everyone needs coffee, except America. No coffee for America. Boo! My civilization gains 2% culture for each great person I've ever earned. That's 22% at the moment, but don't worry, we'll get a lot more of that very soon. Want to get Himiko first, however. Now, where do I want to send you? There's got to be some city-states out there that are ages away from me but are lovely. Oh, like Zanzibar. Zanzibar! Yes. Right, I'm just going to say, you don't talk to me until you're over there. Thank you very much. The thing I love about Papal Primacy is that I've got 34 cities converted, which is more than anybody else, and I have not once set out a missionary. Probably should at some point because I'd get huge bonuses. I mean, have I actually converted anyone at this point? I have. America. Look at that. Lovely. And there is Torre de Belém. Okay, I haven't really got a huge amount of use for this in the city, but I was like, I'm already getting decent gold from my Somber Town trade routes. It'd be good if I could double that up with the North Pole where I need to. You can actually see it's made a huge difference. There's a big gold route available to us to Nandadal actually, so we will start sending a couple of traders there in a second. Military Academy in Somber Town though. That's awesome. We can start making a lot of units really quickly. Oh, I wonder what we're gonna do. What could we really do in Somber Town? Yeah, beats me. If only there was a sign. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. I'm going to take, 2 influence points per turn away because Raj is now giving me a lot of gold and science and culture. I mean, it's too much to really put off any longer. I was holding off that card because I was enjoying getting more envoys rather than making the envoys I had better. But there's only so long I can hold that up for, so yeah, we'll send that out. I think I will nab this great merchant. Don't want anybody else getting them. Which one's this one? Trade routes to own cities. Oh, no, I don't need that. Fine. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. 2 extra envoys. We'll send those to all sorts of places. And here we go. Don't mind if I do. Yum. Look at all these industrial zone buildings being built. Coal power plant and 2 factories all done in the same turn. Oh, yeah. James Watt, we're going to get you on board very soon. Bolshoi Theatre, 2 randomly chosen 3 civics when completed. Now, honestly, it's a bit of a random gamble, and if you're like me, you'll leave the occasional government undone or some really, really weird, what is it called, like when it's on a branch policy that isn't needed somewhere, so we'll see what goes through. Mass media, conservation. Oh my goodness, 2 of the best ones we could have got went through. You know what? Okay, I changed my mind. It was really useful. Really useful. What I'm doing is I'm actually accumulating 6 envoys with all of the industrial zone city-states that I can, because each one gives me another 3 production from a coal power plant, and I mean we're producing some crazy numbers now. As long as we're producing buildings, that is. But look, this neighborhood can be built in 2 turns. Just shows you how ridiculous it is. I'm going to pick up Liang quickly because I would love to have a city that is really good at just spamming builders out. An extra charge. It really goes far. I have massively got into the habit of putting Liang in at least one city and then buying all the builders there. Honestly, not something I ever really bothered with before, and it makes a big difference. We're still putting settlers down everywhere though. Christmassy. Oh, hang on. What is that? Christmas Town. I feel like that one's being stretched, but okay. That is the first railway though. We have built the first Christmas railway. Lovely. And I can finally build a Christmas government plaza. If I keep saying Christmas enough, will people believe me? Himiko finally made it to the other side of the world, by the way, so Preslav is on side. We're going to go claim Zanzibar. I'm trying to rig some scandals or something in Zanzibar, but it's only 50% likely to go through, so I thought I needed a better option. Scientific theory, mobilization, and more importantly, we're now in an industrial era. Very exciting. America, Dark Age. Oh, Ottoman's Dark. We've got Congo. No, that's Persia. And then we've also got Japan. All Dark Age. Lovely. This time I'm going to go reform the coinage because I'd love it if my traders gave me a little bit more gold. I do have a few of them and I'm building more quite rapidly. But a couple of extra things. With a new age comes another bunch of city-state quests, and you can see replaceable parts, capitalism, suffrage, and totalitarianism also needs to be done. So that's good. Replaceable parts. What's this one? 3-line inventory. I can do 3-line inventory. That feels like something I could do if I had NITA. I don't have NITA. We'll work on that. I think I can do that. Actually, I can definitely do it. Let's levy Brussels and Yerevan. There you go. Replaceable parts. All of these are line inventory. That's a lot of extra envoys. Who did we get them actually with? Geneva, Taruga, Preslav, Chinguetti. Oh, that's actually a really good mix. Here also is Indoctrination, which gives me a wildcard policy slot and 2 extra spy capacity. The spies aren't particularly useful, but the immunities that you get when the spies are in a city, that is quite useful, to be fair. There is Casa. Now this is quite fun because this gives me 15% production, faith and gold in any city not on my original continent that has a governor in it, and I've got 3 extra governors. Now I'm actually going to get myself the tier 1 building that gives you amenities and housing for cities with governors in, so we can stack this one quite nicely. Basically, it's any city over in these continents. That's kind of what we're looking at here. So Victor probably needs moving, and everyone else is looking fine. Does this really need moving? Yes, fine. Here it is, audience chamber. Yeah, that'll give me a bunch of stuff. As you can see, we have all of our governors now, and they're all going into these new cities, including Xmas Town. Wow, a very original name there, love it. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Krogerbrand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax. Thank you for all of your support. Cheers!